Heyo everybody, Haku here with part 2 of 14 Jump Week, and this time we have Excuse Me Dennis, It's Touching Me Chapter 25, ATLC Chapter 15, Blue Box Chapter 5, and Witch Watch Chapter 14. Honestly, there really isn't much to say for this intro, except for, yeah, if you're just now coming to this video as the first video on my channel for some reason, there's a bunch of other reactions and a bunch of other stuff, so go check them out. And I've been covering some of these series since like from the beginning at this point, so yeah, either way, let's just jump into Excuse Me Dennis, It's Touching Me. Okay, Excuse Me Dennis, It's Touching Me, we've reached chapter 25 already, and this is a series that I really love, so I'm excited to see what we get into this time around. I don't know, one of the big things I was feeling like as I was setting up, getting ready to record and everything, when it comes to this series, I was like, it's so frustrating loving so many of these characters, but then at the same time being like, as much as I love them, they're going to have to be like Akuya or they're going to have to be disappointed in the end, because I'm absolutely shipping Tamori with Takuma. Like, absolutely. So, yeah, they're out of luck here. Sorry, ladies. But either way, let's get into reading chapter 25. Takuma, is your dad coming today? Oh, we're having a flashback. No, since if mine come, it'll cause a fuss. Well, I guess it would become a bit of an incident. Takuma, over there. And we have all of the Yakuza hanging out on a balcony across the way. You can do it, young master. They're all filming and everything. Proud family. And all the adults whispering. I love his face here. This series is so great. I almost forgot about that. I thought it would be better than going directly into the classroom. I find that in most instances it doesn't work out when I overthink things. So it looks like he came to the Ida Dental Clinic then. I have to say, it wasn't the best idea holding the video camera like a rifle. A number of kids had peed themselves, terrified of when they might be shot. But I think deep down Takuma was happy. Really? Well, anyway, I had no idea that you were back in town, I was surprised to see you in our yard the other day. I was also shocked when you actually appeared after I summoned you. By the way, how can I help you today? Well, I was wondering what's been happening. With Takuma, of course. Oh, what do you mean by that? Come now, there's no need to pretend like that. You've liked Takuma since you were little, right? Don't say it! And she just curls up in a fetal position, hitting her head on the couch. Sorry, I didn't think you'd feel that embarrassed. I just thought it was going well between the two of you, since Takuma's never brought a girl home before. You're wrong! And she just starts contorting. She's evolved a little, he thinks. How should I say this? Are you alright? It's true that I like Takuma. Just getting more extreme. But it's one-sided. Takuma likes someone else. Huh? Did you say he has someone else he likes? This is bad. The visual stimuli is so overwhelming, my auditory processing is getting delayed. That's right. While I was away from this town, a rival had entered the scene. Even though I had come back as a dentist, believing that the way to a man's heart was through his mouth, I never imagined I'd be beat to the chase. And he covers his eyes. Alright, I got it. So, that person's a dentist too. Yes, they work at Pearl Dental Clinic. Are the two of them dating? No, not yet. Then why didn't you confess first? I can't, impossible, and she kicks everything off of the table all over him. I should just keep my eyes closed like this for a little while. I've made a few attempts before, but I couldn't communicate it very well. Takuma's not so sharp when it comes to others' feelings, so he won't understand unless you tell him clearly. But I'm not confident. Aye, he chuckles. That reminds me of the day Takuma came home from school with a smile on his face for the first time. Huh? He said he was able to talk to one of his classmates. He was overjoyed, with an abstruse expression on his face. From that day on, he looked much more excited when he headed to school. during his childhood when he wasn't able to open up to others. There's no mistake that you became a light for him. It's up to Takuma to decide who he falls for, but there's no mistake that you're charming, Ai. I'm rooting for you. Thanks for cherishing my son. Father, thank you. I'll do my best, she says. She's so good. But I wonder what the difference is between me and her. She really is cute, but it's probably not about looks, since you're cute too. And then the poses. Let me take that back. Maybe it is about looks, he thinks. It's not about things like facial features. This is beyond that. What is this pose? Did she get tangled up? Should I help her? Father, what's wrong? How should I say this? What should I do? Making unique poses isn't a bad thing. It's also wrong to use a person's uniqueness to deny them as a person. But most people would probably be taken aback by this. Father, it's fine to be blunt. Huh? I already know. I'm well aware of my flaws. And she's different. I see. But I don't think it's such a bad thing. It gives a sense that you're playful. But Takuma doesn't think so. As I predicted, Takuma doesn't like short-haired girls. No, it's that pose, he thinks. Well, I'm aware of it, but I can't hold back and end up cutting it. When it starts touching my shoulders, I just can't stand it. I understand. It also feels pretty heavy once it gets that long, but that's not the point. There are a lot of other things that are more important to a person than hair. But doesn't one's image change pretty drastically depending on the length of their hair? Like seeming childish versus graceful, or cute versus sexy. There are things besides hairstyle that can change a person's image. For example, that. Hi, you've got a visitor. Oh, Grandpa. Wait, what? Oh, Grandpa. And we have this outfit on, was it Egaki or Azaki? I think Azaki. Hello, old man, what are you doing here? Takuma, you're more surprised about me being here than I suppose. Takuma, what's wrong? Sorry for the sudden visit. Azaki wouldn't shut up about his missing futon beater. Have you seen it? Futon beater. I was thinking about returning it. Oh, but where did I put it? Now that I think about it, Azaki's pretty weird too. Maybe dynamic poses like that aren't unusual for youngsters nowadays. Maybe this is a sign that the shy Japanese people are now able to openly express their feelings. What a great time to be alive. I can't stay all stiff and old-fashioned. Hey, old man, where are you going? Don't wander about willy-nilly. He's like, everyone else in this manga is weird. It's time to get weird. He just chuckles, smiles at him. To the dentist, for a bit. And he hits the pose. Oh man, I love every character so much. They all flinch. Huh? That's not it, apparently. Brilliant. Another genius chapter from Yakuza Dentist. Okay, that was amazing. It seems like I'm recording for way longer than 7 minutes. Jeez. That was incredible, though. That was so good. Like I said, I love every character in this. I love Ai so much. And now, Takuma's dad may have become my favorite character in just like one chapter's time. He was so funny here. Like, he was a really funny, like, straight man character, you know? So good. But yeah, as much as I love Ai, I'm just like, sorry, shipping Tamori and Takuma. Sorry. Either way, though, gosh, it's going to be such a hard wait to the next time I record to read the next chapter. But either way, let's just move on to ITLC. Time for ITLC, and I'm excited for Chapter 15 because I have been loving ITLC. I feel like it's like one of the, I don't want to say least popular, but it's not like one of the big hyped up jump series right now. But despite that, it is so fun to me, especially lately with this Mar arc. It is just so good. I love it so much. Yeah, either way, let's just get into the chapter and see what happens this time. Because last time we ended on a great cliffhanger confrontation between Mar and Ai. Ioi. All teams, Mar is hiding somewhere on the premises. Secure the perimeter. Alright, chapter 15, Dark. Chief Akiraka, I'll go search as well. Okay, Sakon, best of luck. What should the remote control squad do, ma'am? Stay here on standby just in case. The lock can't be opened without those remotes. No wonder they call Mara Bandit Entertainer. She's doing all this to play hide and seek. This room only has one door. No way she'll barge in through the front. If she has a way to sneak in, then maybe the ceiling? Chief Hamaguchi, we should inspect the ceiling for... Chief Hamaguchi, this is the museum annex team. It's Mar. Mar's appeared. Oh? What? Then what was that hide and seek nonsense about? No, something's off. Freeze. Phantom Thief Mar. So is it going to be like what I was predicting before, like a bunch of fake Mars or something, like her followers? Okay. They've escaped outside. All hands after them. Chief Hamaguchi, I'm sure it's a trap. We need back up to this room at once. And then she hits a button on her phone and all the lights go out. A blackout? Oh my, what'll happen now? Satomi, stay put, I'm coming. Over here, honey. For being my wife, you sure are unconcerned. Let the show begin. Oh, and Mar sneaks up behind her. Oh heavens, I heard a woman's voice. That was Mar. Everyone. Mar's in this room. Try to find me in my radiant glory. And then she just immediately pulls a gun. Of course. I knew it. It was a trap. Here. Over here. Over here, I said. If you don't do me the courtesy of finding me, then Phantom Thief Mar can't exist. Gather in the center. Come on, over here. Right here. My legs are getting tired. Tee-hee, where are you looking? I'm right here. She's running all around us, and yet we still can't spot her. This feels so off. It's as if we're surrounded. Find me. Over here, come on. Over here. And then the lights turn on, and she's in the center of them all. When did she get behind us? You got a little too distracted, and she stole the remotes. Oh no. Oh? And she jumps up onto the case. Voila. Opened. Oh wow, she's beautiful, says Chief Hamaguchi's wife. Hey, don't encourage her. Wait, get me from this angle. Can I take a picture? Come on. Over here, I said. Voice recorders. And she scattered them about. I was thinking that maybe she was somehow playing her voice through all their phones, but no. Okay, that makes sense. Indeed, you were all led astray by my beautiful voice. The person you saw run away was a fake, a collaborator I recruited off Mart. I entered from the roof and hid in the ceiling, a simple hiding place, which is why I made you all focus elsewhere. I also set up the switchboards to cause a blackout, before tossing the recorders from the ceiling. I of course sequenced the recordings so they wouldn't overlap. And like frightened kittens, you all huddled around one spot, which gave me the opportunity to drop down in your blind spot at the very center. For my final trick, I will return from whence I came, and of course we know Aoi is whence she came. For one last time, feast your eyes on me. And she's upside down. Oh wow, she's standing on the ceiling. Ah yes, you'd never spot them unless you really looked. Although they're camouflaged, there definitely are metal fixtures on the ceiling. I assume you have matching slots in the soles of your shoes, which means we should say that you're hanging from the ceiling, not standing on it. Oh dear, cat's finally out of the bag. I've always been partial to this stunt, but now that the secret's out, I can't really use it anymore, now can I? Granted, it only works if I have someone on the inside. I install one of my followers as a guard beforehand, and have them help me disarm the area and leak intel about security detail to me. All I need is enough core strength to pull it off. And she's walking across the ceiling. My, it's not easy being so beautiful and on such a high pedestal. Hey, hold it or I shoot. I'd never let a filthy bullet so much as graze me. Oh? And she drops the box. A flashbang. Damn it. She crawls back into the vent. Chief Hamaguchi, sorry, but we've lost sight of Mar. That was the fake. The real Mar is likely heading to the roof right now. Oh my stand-in was able to give them the slip. I thought they'd be caught right away. Okay, you're up next. Come pick me up. Roger that. I'm on my way now. And we have Aoi. This is great. I really like Mar. It feels like not a ton got accomplished there. I like that, again, we show off that as a thief, she uses kind of like magician tricks to do what she does. And her character is just really, really funny and interesting. I thought this was all really good, but I'm assuming from the way they're so calm that Akiraka and Sakon are at least somewhat aware of what Ioi's doing. So it will be cool to see what their counter plan is. But yeah, either way, that's it for ITLC this week. Gonna go ahead and move quickly on to Blue Box Chapter 5. Time for Blue Box Chapter 5. And I really, really liked last chapter. I thought Chapter 4 was the best chapter so far. I love the friendship between the main character and Hina, I think was her name. I kind of struggled with it last time. I like their friendship a lot. So I, basically all the comments I'm seeing, am really hoping that it doesn't turn into a love triangle because I think their friendship is really cute. But yeah, we ended with them seeing Chinatsu with the upperclassman guy. So I guess let's see where that leads to. Know what I think? I'll bet you they're just friends, she says. I mean, we're walking home together and we're just friends, right? You're right. There's nothing weird about walking home together. Exactly, they both say. Blue Box, number 5. What I call her. What do you expect? They're both MVPs. I hear they're in the same class and sit right next to each other. Plus, they were both chosen to be class representatives. I don't know any of those words. That's because you're in a completely different cultural sphere. But don't worry about it. Chinatsu told you herself that she wants to focus on the team. Maybe so, but you can't stop yourself from falling for someone. A relationship of cheering for each other across the net. You make a sound argument. Sounds like something out of a TV show. I really, really like Hina. I can't take this anymore. Yo, come practice with me. Whoa, but club's about to start. Come on, just do it. So, what do you think about this year's players? Our main forces are the third years, plus Haryu. Haryu really is on a level all his own. He's got the potential to go all the way to the top, or on a national level. But, personally, I've got high hopes for him. Oh, so the coach already has high hopes for the main character then. Okay, that's cool. Sorry, that's my ball. Oh? Chinatsu-senpai. Now whenever I see your face, I think about what happened yesterday. Well, see ya. Oh, wait. Taiki? How long will you be at practice today? Huh? I forgot my key to the house, and everyone said they'd be out today. Wait, I finish at 7 p.m. If someone overhears us talking about this. Perfect. I'm here until 7 too. Okay then. Hey Chi, does the girls' basketball team have an extra timer lying around? Ours broke. Chi, I don't think we do. That's what I figured. Have you tried asking the volleyball team? Did you just call Chinatsu-senpai? Chi, they don't have one either. And then, I'm so jealous. Chi, they must be insanely close for him to say that. Whereas for me, I can't even say Chinatsu without adding senpai after it. And Chinatsu-senpai just took it all in stride. What would it take? Casual, hey Chi, hi. Formal relationship. May I please call you Chi from now on? Request accepted. For me to call her like that. Is it because they're in the same grade? Because they sit next to each other? Or is it like a mutual understanding of being the best players on their teams? I am so lame. What good does it do thinking about this? Also, did he just run off home and leave her? Wasn't he supposed to walk home with her? Did he just ditch her? I am so lame. What good does it do thinking about this? Mom will be pissed if I fall asleep on the floor. What can I even do? It's not like I can enter Chinatsu-senpai's grade. And even if she said I could call her Chi, there's no way I could do it. If we didn't live together, or weren't at this close distance, where I could call her by her first name, then I wouldn't even need to be worried about this. Chinatsu. Senpai, I'm home. What's the matter? Nothing. God, I'm such a creep. Kinda true. I'm what you get when you combine lameness and creepiness together. I mean, he's not that lame, but... Gah. Taiki, you got home quick. Huh? When I was leaving, all the badminton players were just going into their club room. You said you'd be there until 7 p.m., but it looks like they were behind schedule. I really am a mess. She just said all the badminton players. But here I am imagining she only means Harayu. Sorry, I'll head to my room. Wait a minute. There's something I wanted to ask you. It'll be embarrassing if I'm wrong about this, but did you just run home? You're covered in sweat, so I thought that might be the case. I wondered if it was so that I wouldn't have to wait outside for you. Why, I did wait in the clubroom, though. Did she notice that? After how much I was worrying over the simple matter of what I call her, but just knowing she was watching me makes me so happy I don't even care about that anymore. If so, nice save. Nope, it wasn't that. I just thought I'd work in some more training on my commute to and from school. I'm gonna head out on another run, he runs out. Oh, because we're suddenly living together, I'm getting the wrong idea. She's not someone that I can fight for and win over. When it comes to Chinatsu-senpai, no matter who she's with, or what she's called, if I let myself get hung up about every little thing, it'll never end. Right now, I'll keep my focus on the club matches. But then again, I might still react to Chi. Okay, it was another sort of chapter. I like Chinatsu, I like Hina a lot. Hina was really funny in the early bits. But Taiki just, like some chapters he's like just sort of okay, just sort of like baseline whatever. Like kind of last chapter, he was baseline whatever. He wasn't like distractingly not good or anything. So it's like I was like kind of getting into the story, but then like most chapters, I don't know. Taiki is kind of like not great, not a great character. I'm hoping for more in the future, but it's like for so many other series, like very quickly I've been like, oh, I really like this. Oh, I really like this. This one is really, really taking me a while to get there because there are certain things I like and there are certain things that I'm like, and not just with Taiki, it's not just him, it's like the main plot as well. There are just certain things that I'm not a huge fan of. And Taiki, again, if we got more chapters like last chapter, I think I would really, really love the character because he was good last time. But again, more chapters like this one and the earlier chapters, and it's really, really hard to root for him. I mean, not that hard. God, he's like it's not the end of the world. He's not that bad, but he can be a little bit of a frustrating character to read, I guess. But yeah, either way, gonna move on to finish this video out with Witch Watch Chapter 14. Okie dokes, here's where we end with Witch Watch Chapter 14. Excited to see where things go. Last chapter was, I think, maybe the best one so far. It was really, really, really brilliant with the jokes and the comedy that it had going throughout it. So I guess we'll see where that leads this time around. But we're starting off with Nico sitting with Moi and someone else. You want to erase your own existence. Yeah, I want to be that person who nobody ever realizes is there. Someone who's overlooked. I almost wish I could just disappear. Should I reload the page? This feels weird. This doesn't feel like the first page. It feels like I'm missing something. That's strange. But no, that's where it's starting. If there's a spell like that, I want you to use it on me. But I'm against this. All you're doing is running from your problem. Instead of erasing your existence, we need to help give you the courage to stand tall. Moi, I told you before, using magic to help others stabilizes a new witch's power. If this is what he wants, then I want to use my magic to help him. I'm glad you came to me for advice, Hara. So, if I understand right, what you want is a spell that'll let you sneak out of class unnoticed when you need to go poo. Yeah, I'm Kawashi Hara. I know my name means stomachache. Funnily enough, I get tummy aches a lot. Of course. And we have the flashback to that, of course, because all their names are just jokes. Chapter 14, my tummy is tender today. Are you a little kid? If you've got to go, raise your hand and say, I gotta go, and then just go. That kind of high-energy lifestyle isn't for me. Besides, I really don't like using school bathrooms. You know what guys are like in elementary school, right? Picking on a guy just because he had to go poo at school, calling him nicknames like Doo-Doo Head. It was simply having to defecate turned you into some sort of criminal. Hey, you're not allowed to go poo. Haha, see ya, Mr. Doo-Doo Head. Oh, boys are mean. Yeah, guys can be such jerks. I've always had a tender tummy, too. So I constantly get stomach aches. The worst is when the hell gurgles start up in the middle of class. Uh-oh, these are bad ones. The countdown to explosion on those is short, and the lead-up is excruciating. Once the just kill me now pain starts, my brain is on nothing but my tummy. You use a lot of, interesting terms. Even though I have to go a lot, I've had so many bad experiences that declaring I have to go to the bathroom in front of the whole class is too much for me. And that's why you want a way to leave unnoticed when your tummy starts gurgling in class. Why not use the same courage you used when you decided to ask the witch for help? Wait, witch, now that I think about it, yeah, how were we planning to solve this again? Wah, and she does something. What? Huh, Nico? Hold on, have you been here this whole time? Huh, yeah, I have. You already knew that. I did? Oh wait, yeah, I did, but... Oh, she had erased her existence. And she does it again. Wah, what, is it me, or are you vanishing a lot? Yep, I used a spell that sneakily erases a person's presence. Here, Hada, I'll cast it on you. Mobliviate. The problem, though, is if she casts the spell on him, what if she forgets to uncast it because she forgets about him because he's vanished or his presence is erased? That kind of seems like the problem she would cause. What if for the rest of the series now, this guy is just, like, invisible to everyone else? Huh? Am I invisible now? Nope, your presence is still blatantly obvious. Hold up both of your pointer fingers, then cross your arms. Okay, so she just gave him the ability to use it himself. Oh, hey, you're here. I understand how the system works. Time for 5th period. Oh, great. The hell gurgles have already started. Oof, not only that, this is the type of just kill me now pain with almost no warning. And the cramps just keep ramping up. The countdown to explosion has already started. This is one of the worst maximum strength tummy troubles I've had recently. Hada, poor guy. The only thing is, though, if it requires him to cross his hands, how's he going to be able to open the door? Hada, poor guy. He's probably going through some severe stomach stuff right now, I think. Now's the time to use it. Good luck. And he drops the thumbs up on him. Right, let's do this. Mobliviate. And he seriously crosses his arms. So I'm effectively invisible now, right? Wait, we're in the middle of class. No one was paying attention to me anyway, so I have no means of confirming it. They did say the spell only makes me harder to notice. It doesn't turn me invisible for real. Carefully, stand carefully, and he bumps into the desk. Tries to tiptoe around everyone. What am I even doing right now? No, I've come too far to turn back now. I have to go. The door is right there. And then, dang it, it's hard to open doors in this pose. He manages to do it and then runs. I thought I was going to poo my pants right there. Okay, now that I'm out in the hall, I'm safe. Huh? It's the gym teacher, Igari. He's famous for his sharp, animal-like senses. Is someone there? Are you kidding me? I'm using a magic spell and he can still somehow detect me? His senses really are sharper than an animal's. Am I an alien now? Morihito to the rescue, and he's doing it as well. Go, I'll lure him away. You go and poo. That's a really cool line, I'm sure, but this situation is too lame. Thank you. I won't forget this crazy lame scene for the rest of my life. I can't unzip my pants. I mean, he's probably cool undoing it now. How could you not realize this sooner, Kawashihara? Were you not thinking at all? The instant I uncross my arms, everyone in class will realize I'm gone, and I don't have any excuse to explain this away. I'm doomed, but I really have to go. I don't think people would really notice if you're not there, especially if you just poof back there a little bit later. Yes, class is over. Now this is my only chance. Drop the spell, drop the pants, drop the load. Ugh, that was so boring I almost fell asleep. I really gotta take a leak. What? Someone in here taking a dump? People are already here. Bro, don't bug the guy. What are you, a little kid? I wasn't gonna do anything. Sorry, bro. Take your dump in peace. Is there anything 6th period? Nah, we're done for today. Alright. Then... Sorry. Sorry, I was just rereading that last part. Sorry. Lost my train of thought. And then, you know, I think I was the one being childish. Sneaking around like that feels really dumb now. From now on, I'll raise my hand and ask to go. Hee 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 hee. Yeah, that's way better than sneaking around. I'm sorry, Wakatsuki. I made you use your magic for a really stupid problem. No, it's okay. And it wasn't a stupid problem. Any problem seems serious to the person who has it. I'm just glad I could help you deal with it. Yeah, thanks, Nico. Did that just flash? Ah, it's my magic stone. Every witch is given a magic stone to put in the end of their wands. A new witch's stone glows blue, but that color slowly pales to pure white as they learn and grow and become a full-fledged witch. My stone just changed a teeny bit, bringing it that much closer to white. Wow, proof that you're growing, Nico. How does gratitude towards you leveled up? Yeah, just a teeny weeny little bit. All I did was go to the bathroom, but you came and asked me for help to do it. Thanks. I want to keep on helping out people in trouble, using my magic to solve their problems and make them happy. I didn't like the idea of her using her magic too much at first. Yeah, at first I didn't like the idea of her using her magic too much, but, yeah, this is much better than trying to sneak around. Man, I like this. Not only was it another fun story with some good comedy, but what I really, really liked is how it ties back into the main plot, and how it again continues to progress the just kindness we're shown from Nico's character and her wanting to help people, but also a lesson learned for Moi, who wanted her to hide that she was a witch and not use magic too much, that rather than trying to sneak around and spending all this time, oh no, what if this person or that person finds out she's a witch, to just let her do it. Like, there's more danger this way, but there's also so much more happiness for her. So yeah, I really, really, really like the way that ties in for their characters, and the lesson that Morihito learns in the end. So yeah, those are a really, really good Jump Week. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to go take a break now because I've been recording for who knows how long. So thank you so much for watching. Like if you did like the video, comment down there to tell me what you thought of any of these chapters or my thoughts and reaction to them. Anything you want to discuss about any of these, I'm happy to talk with you all. Subscribe for more if you're new, I guess. Follow on Twitter if you want a link to the Discord server. Just ask and I can give you one. It's free and open for anyone. And if you want to help support the channel on Patreon to help me to continue to make these videos, it is patreon.com/Haku of the Tubes, or a link will be in the description. Either way, that's it. Thank you so much, and I'll see you all next time.